just go ahead and add my recap music. Egg, why don't you give us the recap today? I'm not sorry. I've wanted to use this for a recap for a long time now. I think we lost Egg.
I think so too. We don't hear you, Egg.
Sorry, my mic's... Gosh darn it, my mic's been up.
Oh.
I've got a headset that can like flip up and down and mutes the mic.
We hear you now.
Alright, so... we're in a castle in Golden Falls.
Yeah.
We attended a dinner at the behest of the town guard. Actually, we're at the castle because the town guard caught us in the Royal Orchard, which is an off-limit zone, apparently. So we have dinner, we find out the king's delusional, his daughter died in battle.
We don't know that he's delusional yet.
Well, then either he's wrong or the queen's wrong. Because... Okay. We're at dinner.
He went a little kooky at dinner, yes. He thought Irina was the princess.
Well, he's not right in the head, we'll put it that way. After dinner, I returned to my room and meditated and had to shake something off. I haven't really taken the time to figure that one out. And now I am searching for my party on the first floor of the castle while trying to evade the guards. Because apparently something is afoot.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Way to make yourself the star of the show there, Neggy.
Well, technically right now he is the star of the show.
You know, Saya totally didn't almost get her eyes stabbed out looking through the keyhole of the,
And Neggy wasn't there. He wouldn't know that. Why would I?
But you're giving a story recap, not just an Neggy recap.
Well, Saya got Snoopy, and she almost got what was coming towards her while snooping on the Grand Vizier. Initials UL. I forget his...
Aldrich Lacerda.
Aldrich? Yes.
Not gonna remember the name.
Hey, at least I remember UL. Alright. So I literally just left the Grand Vizier's room and I have my back against a wall, sneaking my way towards the basement.
Alright.
Saya was taken by the guards and locked downstairs in the basement with, not technically with Pietro, but he was trying to use magic and ended up teleporting right into her lap. So, they're now in the same cell.
That's right, you guys are in the same cell. Is there anything else that you two want to add to the recap before we begin?
I think that's pretty much it.
Alright. With that, I'm just going to give a warm welcome and let everyone know this is the first game, the very first campaign of the two campaigns. So the one that was on Charity Stream was actually the second continuation of this one. So feel free to inquire if needed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Want me to introduce ourselves?
Go ahead.
Miss Jordan, ladies first.
Oh, chivalry. It's not dead. Yeah, most of y'all know
No,
me on Twitch. Most of y'all know me on God damn it, Iggy. Most of y'all know me as the Lunar Force Sorceress. I am Nocturnal's girlfriend. I am playing Saya. She is a jungle leopard beast folk. She is a thief and a rogue. Other than that, I'm not sure.
She likes long walks on the beach and poking dead things with a stick.
That I do.
And live things
You're
with a
not
knife.
wrong.
Here, can you hold this?
I need a free hand to smack you with.
And Iggy, go ahead.
Alright guys, my name's Inegi. I'm coincidentally playing Inegi. He is a monk. I don't have his class up right now. Way of the Astral Self monk. He has been around for a minute, and he joined the party in an attempt to cleanse the bad juju around the great tree, and the Exalted Guard sent him on a quest to find Canis, and then one thing led to another. Now
Feel
we
free.
are
Feel free to shout out your Twitch account if you want, Inegi.
my good sir, I believe it is also Inegi. I am a man of few names because I can't remember the other ones.
And for y'all that don't know, I call Inegi Eggy. Because of the name,
Yeah.
you know, it's part of his name. It is Eggy in Eggy. And I am a big fan of Dylan Hollis and how he cracks his eggs and yells Eggy. So now I call him Eggy.
Oh,
Inegi the
God.
character is also quite fond of this.
So I just runs around calling him Eggy.
Oh God, you two are gonna give me an aneurysm.
Yes.
That is the player's job, I believe.
I would disagree wholeheartedly, but that's just me.
Yeah, my Twitch is literally just Inegi. Inegi. Oh. Simple. Sure.
Did you say Enigi?
Ineigi.
Okay, I was gonna say.
You spelled it wrong.
I was gonna say I think you spelled it in a possibly controversial way.
I'm pretty sure. I think I might have spelled sorceress wrong when I made my Twitch, but I'm not sure.
And as all of you know, I'm Nocturnal Legacy. That's my Twitch name and my Steam name. And I will be the DM for these two misfits. Just word of warning and fair understanding. Some of the music I do not personally own. All copyrights go to the proper people. Same with some of the art. Some of it's mine, others of it is obviously owned by the persons. If anyone has any problems with that, then I am more than happy to make any changes as needed if they are the owner of such property.
Yeah, the image I personally picked for Saya, yeah,
It's blanket statement.
I know.
As with Inegi.
I did a personal apology and my own as well. Holding myself, I don't own it. I pulled it off Google. I'm sorry.
Good grief.
I got mine on Pinterest because I'm a cool kid.
Okay, with all the brass and tacks over with, let's go ahead and begin. Let's start with Inegi, since he's currently the one that is free moving at the moment, since Messiah is currently incarcerated.
Well, I'll come to a corner and take a quick peek, see if it's clear to advance.
Alright, give me a perception roll. Yes.
Can't do it well. I can do it though.
You said you could do it. You didn't say you could do it well. surprisingly, you catch two of the palace guards currently walking away from you, roughly about 40 feet away.
Is that the only way I can go, or is there another
You can choose.
hallway I can?
You can choose left or right. Left will take you up, whereas right will take you to the main area.
Would the royal chambers be up?
The royal chambers? No, they are first floor, which you are currently on.
Well, I will try. I'll wait for the guards to reach the end, and then I'll follow them.
How close and how long are you following them?
Well, they haven't noticed me at 40 feet, and that's my movement, so I'll stay at 40 feet.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
Stealth roll coming your way. 18.
We have ourselves a ghostly monk on our hands. So,
Nah, man, float like a butterfly.
and stings like when I pee.
Wow, you should probably go to the doctor about that, bud.
So, how far are you gonna follow them for?
Until I can see which way they go, and then I'll sneak by the opposite way.
So they basically follow through into the main chamber, the main entranceway, in which you can see. Damn it. They move past the main entranceway, in which you can see that there's a staircase, two staircases upwards to the same passage, as well as a staircase downward.
I'll try and sneak my way to the downward.
Okay. So when you head downstairs, you notice it's incredibly dark down there. You can see faint glowing light. You can see billowing smoke. The dim light itself seems to be a greenish color, as you can see a little bit of a silhouette of a person in the corner of the room.
Alright, can I get a good look at this person? I'm not trying to run into any guards.
Give me perception. The thing that you can do, but you're not very good at.
Yeah, here, wait. I got 2 better this time. 12.
So, so you happen to notice the person is in a slumped position on the ground. You can see that there's several broken tables, broken glass all across the area.
Alright, is there any way to find the keys or anything to, like, I don't know, unlock stuff?
From where? From who? How? Why?
Who? I'll check the body. How?
With my fingers.
With my beautiful, beautiful fingers.
So you, as soon as you touch the body, you can tell that they start moving around, moaning and groaning a little bit, as you do.
I'll try and, like, comfort the being Um, let's see. And I'll cover them with my blanket and look around to see if there's anything else.
Shit, my head hurts. Who the hell are you?
My name's Ineki. I'm gonna try and get you out of here. There's something up with the castle. It's not safe here. We gotta go.
Yeah,
Can you walk?
I could definitely tell there was something up with the castle. A couple of the not spying, just lurking to boost views. Oh, I see how it is. Trying to spy on my stats. I see how it is.
Who dares?
Me, I logged into a stream to help boost his views and stuff and spread the word.
I'm teasing.
And I was saying that's why you raising me.
Yeah. But what was the last thing I said before I got sidetracked?
The being asked Negi who he was.
Yes. Yeah,
I introduced myself.
I could tell something was wrong. A couple of the palace guards came in here, ransacked my study, and then when they couldn't find anything, they decided to use me as a punching bag.
Bullies. Nobody likes them. Mr. Lacerdo? Is that you?
No. God, no. Kane Usanagi, court mage.
One more time?
Kane Usanagi, court mage.
Right, well, I grabbed some robes from, Mr. Lacerda's room. Here, take them. Get yourself ready. Do what you gotta do. We're getting out of here.
You're either really
I gotta check on them.
You're either really brave or really stupid to have taken those robes, first and foremost, and I don't think the queen is in her quarters.
Okay, first of all, I'm the perfect mix of both. Second, where was she gonna be? Also, have you seen Saya?
Yeah, I saw her. I saw a couple of other people thrown downstairs.
Alright, we gotta get them too.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the queen was taken with them. The king seems to think that there's some kind of coup attempt going on against him, and he seems to have flipped his lid. He's currently taking anyone and everyone that might be a danger to his rulership, and currently torturing them to interrogate them.
So, we'll deal with that when we get to it, but we gotta get these people out of here. The less people that approach the king right now, probably the better. We don't want him to feel cornered.
I don't really know anything about that. I just know I'm gonna have a bitch of a time getting out of here. I can manage on my own. Just if you have a potion, just hand me that, and I'll scurry my way out as quick as I can. But your friends are in grave danger.
I'll ruffle through the bag of like the 3 or 4 potions I grabbed from Lacerda's. Can you tell me what these do? I might need these.
Not in this light, I can't.
Hold on, I'm simply opening my character sheet.
I mean, I technically have a potion, but
I like look at him like, do you not have dark vision? Gosh, catch up!
Did you
I light a
really?
torch real quick.
Did you really name that piece of glass Fulgurite? You dumbass.
Yeah.
That was hot as hell. Still pretty cool though.
Oh yeah. I'll light a torch and hand it to him, and show him the potions.
Okay. There it is. So, he hands you back 3 potions. There's a potion of growth, heroism, and fire resistance.
I'll give him whichever one he thinks he'll need.
I don't think I'll need any of these.
The more the merrier for me then. Alright. I'll tell him like how to quickly get out, like out a window and out the back way. And then like shake his hand. Good luck, man. And then head down further.
Alright, so you head down further. Give me your passive. It's 14, correct?
10-4, good buddy.
Alright. You can hear the sounds of anguish through this place. As well as you can see what looks like a single guard down below in the basement's dungeon.
That last part you kind of cut out a little bit.
You can hear the sounds of anguish, as well as you can see one guard along the long winding path of the dungeon.
I'll sneak through and using the sounds of like the anguish as cover, and try and sneak up on the guard.
Okay. Give me stealth.
Got it. I also have a friend if this gives me.
Oh, it does
cool,
not
like
work.
that. Can I like tap him on the shoulder and like come around to the front to reveal myself?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you absolutely can do that.
Cool. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Roll that.
Alright, I guess we're using... Oh! I'll just use my bonus action. Well...
Big fart.
I hoped.
Oh, yep, you're right. That grove. Tough luck for you. Because now he gets his own attack on you.
Not the face, not the face!
Please,
Yeah, I was
not
about to
the
say, I flinched like, oh, it's gonna hurt.
As he takes his, and readies his spear. He narrowly misses your, cat-like reflexes.
You see a Negi doing the Matrix.
The, please see the try me fucker meme.
Yeah.
Your head's gonna have to return to your body at some point. Try me fucker. One thing I wish I could actually add that to the chat so people could see what I'm talking about with that.
I mean,
I can always add
Put
it
it
to
up
a...
in a character
I was gonna say,
journal,
yeah, you can always
and then
add
open
it as
it
a
on
character image.
Oh god.
Like you do for a Negi's Bang. He's already crying.
Doing it again. This has to be against the Geneva Convention.
Believe it or not, it's not. Let's see. Here it is.
Here you go. It's listed as 1. I wish you could have put the whole. I wish you could have put the whole beam and not just the clip of the try me part.
I don't have the original of it, unfortunately.
It's in. Here, I'll get it for you.
Ripperoni.
I think it's in shit posting. I'll find it.
Are these doors, like, do they have gaps big enough for, like, prisoners' arms to fit through?
If you're a small child, which I believe you might be.
The world may never know.
So, the guard takes another stab at you.
Watch out, you're gonna hurt somebody with that.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not. I just bat the sword away as it comes down on me. It's like, what did I tell you?
Time for a third try. And he just keeps getting progressively worse. Seems like he's been completely demoralized. So he'll just take his spear and he'll just look down crestfallen, just say, I don't want to do this anymore. And he'll just start walking away.
I like lower my fist. Okay, be safe. Thanks for the fun. Wait, do you have the keys?
Roll persuasion.
More like roll sleight of hand.
I'm fucking determined right now.
I was literally just gonna ask him for the keys.
Well, considering you demoralized the living shit out of him. So,
Please.
you were able to pull palm a key off of him.
I pat him on the back and give him a hug. Better luck next time. And then pat his butt on the way out. And then find whatever door this key unlocks.
Good game.
What?
Sitting there, you patted him on the ass. I was saying good game.
Oh yeah, good game. Oh.
I was gonna say, how do you not understand that? That's like first grade SpongeBob.
All I heard was game. I'll start like looking in, seeing like who's in what chamber, and try and find Saya.
Okay. Give me perception. Big
Oh.
fart.
For investigation. Still want that perception though.
Still love the fact of, I'm sad that I didn't get to laugh at my own fart.
Because I had the tab muted.
Yeah, what was the context for that? I just had that notification in the morning.
I had my tab muted, and I forgot about it, and I rolled a nat 1, and it didn't make the noise. I was like, oh, I'm sad. I didn't get to hear my own fart.
Way to... Well,
Hello?
or Nocturnals every gosh darn night, so...
Yeah. That's fair. At least he's not shitting in my mouth.
Hey, yo!
We don't talk about that day.
Or the day that a
You're
Aggie
right, I've
stared
been
into
trying.
the void on Snapchat.
We don't talk about those dark days.
By the way, babe, see the back room?
What did you do?
I'll never forget the darkest thing that day. When the abyss stared back.
Your head's gonna have to catch up with your body eventually. Try me, fucker.
Now you can show the world. I found the full meme.
Oh, God. Why am I doing this? Journal.
Because you love your viewers.
And you love those.
And mine.
Plus, everybody loves a good shits and gigs.
So everyone understands the context of what I meant.
It's gonna catch up with your body eventually. Try me, fuck.
Okay, I gotta close that because I'm gonna sit here and I'm going to laugh at it all goddamn night.
It's the meme of the day.
That is the meme of the day. That's the meme of the year right there, if you ask me.
True.
Anyways, so your perception reveals that you actually see two people in a cell.
Ah.
You see a young, aspiring wizard by the name of Pietro, and you see Asaya.
I like start shaking the hell out of their door. Come on, I gotta get you out of there. I gotta get you out of there.
Let me in!
Nah.
Let me in!
Here's Saya's audible confusion and Eggy.
I
It's
got
the
you.
funny guy.
It's gonna be okay. I'll get you out of here.
It's the funny
What
talking
do I have to
man.
roll to get this door open?
You can give me a strength check.
You know what? Get the hell back. I'm punching this door as hard as I can.
Ayo.
What do I have to roll to kick a door?
Well, that
Hey.
works.
22.
Got 20, yeah.
20 most certainly hits. 6 points of damage. Not bad. Still standing, but you left a sizable dent in it.
And I
I heard you say.
swing in with another hit.
It hits. And that tears it.
Like, I give a, like a strong, like kick and kick the door off its hinges.
Saya
and I
will,
run and grab Pietro. Oh my
Oh.
god, are you okay? I
So-
push Saya out of the way. Move, Pietro, are you okay?
As you just hear him yell, "Stranger danger! I need an adult! I need an adult!"
So you're just standing there like rude.
As he'll just look at you and say, "Don't make me use the magic on you."
Ooh, good heavens. I back off and turn to Saya. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So
Alright.
close.
Grab what you can.
Well, all my shit's upstairs, so.
Well, I grabbed Mr. Lacerda's stuff. I went looking for him. Is he okay? Did you see him?
Last I saw him, he was going into his room. There was a flash of green light. Tried to look through his keyhole and almost got stabbed in the eyeball.
Well,
As Pietro will say, "You shouldn't stare through people's keyholes. That's very rude."
Yeah, well, considering I suspect he's the one that put us down here.
Nuh-uh.
shit.
It wasn't Mr. Lacerda that did it.
Well, then who was it?
It was Uncle Razier's idea. He told me to come down here to protect me.
Some protection putting a little kid in a torture chamber cell?
He just
Whoa,
shrugs.
Ixnay on the Andrew. What? Oh well.
So Saya will start peeking through the other doors.
So, you see two other doors that actually have occupants in them. One of which you see that there's a figure with a bag over their head, and the other one is completely sealed. Like, no window, no nothing.
I'll take one if you take the other.
Alright, sounds
Oh.
good to me.
The queen's down here. We have to get her to safety.
Well, you pick one
I know
door, I'll
she's
pick
not.
the other.
Alright. I'll pick the sealed chamber.
Okay.
I'll get the other one. I will. It's not really. There's a keyhole for it to unlock it. Let's see what my tools can do.
You picked that lock like the popular kid at dodgeball.
22.
He may not be good at anything, but he's popular. So, as you open the door, you can see them moving, trying to talk, but you can hear nothing but muffled grunting coming from it.
So she'll come over and imagine the tape is. There's tape on their mouth.
There's not tape on their mouth,
The
but there's a
bag.
bag over their head. When you pull the bag off their head, their mouth has been stuffed with rags.
Oh.
As you can see, it's who else but the queen.
She just blinks and goes, "Oh shit!" And immediately like pulls the rags out of her. First, as she's reaching for the rags in the queen's mouth, she does like finger over her mouth, shush motion. Pulls the rag out and starts. Does she like untie her, or how is she? Is she
She's
bound at all?
bound by her ankles and her wrists.
How so?
Rope.
Rope. She'll take the dagger out of her boot and start cutting the rope.
Okay. So when you free her hands and her legs, she immediately just starts like rubbing the bound appendages.
She'll look her over very carefully and just arms on her sides. Are you all right? Are you hurt?
She looks like she's been roughed up pretty bad.
Won't hurt more than that is obvious. She's asking her, are you all right? Or are you like really seriously hurt? Or
I'm fine. Just how's my nephew?
yeah, he's fine. He's hiding in the corner in the next cell over.
Okay. My husband has apparently gone completely off the cliff. He seemed to think that I was the one that was orchestrating some kind of overtake of his crown, and he believes that myself, the Vizier, and your friends were all in on it.
I certainly owe your Vizier an apology, because honestly, I thought he was the one that put us down here.
No, he's, believe it or not, he's one who tried to protect me. I fear that he might have gotten quite the brunt of what I was going to get.
No, my friend Negi has found him and recovered him already. So all that's left is to get you out of here and your nephew and see if we can get the king to think straight again.
Okay. I'll take my nephew and I'll see if we can try and figure something out.
Do you know if there are any secret passageways under the castle or anything that'll be easier to get through?
To flee the castle, it's through the dungeon itself, but I'm not going anywhere. If there's any hope to save my husband, then hopefully I'll be the one to be able to do so.
I'd rather you didn't, because if anything were to happen to you, I'm not exactly sure Mad King is fit to rule. The people are gonna need somebody in case something happens, but I can promise you, my friend and I will try to get him back in sorts, or if nothing, at least restrained, without hurting him badly.
Give me persuasion.
Oh, even though I'm proficient, that's dumb.
So she nods in agreement and tells you, I appreciate what you're saying, but I've known him longer than you ever could have. If anyone can get through, then I could probably do so, as well as my nephew. Because even after everything, he still speaks of wanting to protect him. Even if it's at my own behest, I want to at least be able to try. But if things become too dangerous, I know to take my leave.
She nods. If he gets aggressive, I'd rather you not try to fight. Just take Pietro and hide somewhere safe.
Okay. And Aggie, you were saying?
I was gonna say that she
I didn't-
was gonna go check on. She was gonna take the queen to Pietro, hide them in the corner, and go check on Iggy. So
Okay.
Iggy's turn.
Okay. Go ahead, Inagi.
Sorry, I was writing down what I wanted to say. Alright, so I'm facing this door and I'm squared up to it, right?
Yep.
To see. Alright. I'll give it 2 good kicks. I've been aiming at this shit, eyeing it up. I don't know if monks have the steady aim feature, but I keep hitting. I can figure out my touchdown. Ow. 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 Ow.
Roll your damage.
Oh dear. Had to step up the shit out of
Breaks
my toe.
his wrist.
Yeah, you stubbed the shit out of your toe, alright? You almost broke your foot.
I instead use my shoulder against the door.
Oh boy. Here's hoping
Can I
it's
see
not
what's
another
inside
one.
this door?
You cannot.
Right. Can I see what's behind this door?
You cannot.
Can I toss a torch in?
No, you cannot.
There's no
It's
window,
sealed.
no door, no nothing.
It's just a door. It's a
We'll just
completely
go with
sealed
it.
door.
I ask to peek me, or I go over and peek my head around. Do you have any idea who's beside you?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Like, I don't want to free something that's been here for a minute.
There hasn't been anything in these dungeons for many years.
Is there a lock on it?
There is.
You could always ask Sai to try and pick the lock.
So, would you give me a hand with this?
She'll smile and say gladly.
I'll put my hand on the door and I'll like put my hand on the door and like try and call through it. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're gonna try and get you out of there.
Well, Saya, you made
Please don't
very
kill us.
short work of it. You hear a very, very heavy thud as the door's gears begin to turn, as the door slides open. You can see it's bleak, very dark inside. but you can see inside someone hunched over to the ground, forearms on the ground, almost in a prostrated position. Sai, you have dark vision, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So you can actually see there's something you've never quite seen in your life. It's humanoid, but half the body is more canine looking. The bottom half is canine legs. The upper half is human. You can see dark brown hair. You can see scars and burns all across the individual's back. A set of canine-like ears, and even a canine tail.
So she makes kind of a low hiss. She goes, "What the fuck did they do to you?"
That is definitely an understatement. I'm not entirely sure how to put it, except for the fact that I have been placed here against my will, and I am up for, as he put it, execution quite soon. So I would ask you kindly to please release me while there's still time.
No problem. Do you know if there's any, like, glyphs or anything in here that might hurt us?
The king is not that smart when it comes to the arcane.
Okay, so how is he bound up? Chains?
Not chains, but like manacles that are bolted to the ground. Hands spread apart, like palms down to the ground.
Okay, so how would we take those apart?
You would need thieves' tools.
Well then.
I'll run in. Well,
Oh.
I'll go in with haste.
You're not under
Oh.
duress, so you can take a 10.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I just take the time on these? And Eggy running into the room, as he said, just kind of distracts her. She kind of messes up for a second.
You got this, buddy. I'll kneel down next to this person. Who may it be? I
So
mean, I have a wild guess.
it's once you actually get closer, as your eyes start to adjust to the darkness, you can see it's the Grand Vizier.
I have dark vision.
You're a human. How do you have dark vision?
I don't know. I made my stuff, and dark vision is under my senses. Dark vision and tremor sense.
I'm looking at your shit, because that makes no sense.
Okay. Well, then I'll light a torch and come in and, like, take a good look.
Because 120 feet of dark vision seems absolutely absurd. That's
Yeah, I only have 60.
that's like deific levels of sight.
Yep. I'll take it off then.
Not even 60, I have 30 feet. Excuse me.
You should have 60.
I'll fix it, but let's see.
And none of your features actually have that at all.
There we go.
I think I have. Hold on, I'm gonna look into this background.
Because I'm looking at all your features.
Oh, yeah. Must have been left over from... Okay. Yeah, get rid of that stuff.
And this is exactly, folks, why I say always consult your DM before adding shit to your sheet. Because sometimes homebrew shit you just randomly find, even if it's in a database or if you find it on the internet, can sometimes be extremely extremely imbalanced.
That's why I always make it a very big point to be like, hey babe, I'm done editing my page, check it. I kind of annoy you with it sometimes. I'm like, check my sheet.
But yeah, once your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can see that it's the Grand Vizier. And he'll actually look at both of you and say, I hope this doesn't need to be said, but I'm going to say it anyways. What you see here does not leave this room. Is that understood?
Understood.
Is
All I
that-
see is my friend Aldrich Lucerda. That's all that's important.
So
My hand is closed.
Saya will shrug. She goes, I don't see why it's a big deal, but yeah, you know, if you don't want me telling anybody, I won't.
You went through
I'll
my
help you.
rooms.
I had to escape, and your window was the first one I came upon. To get
So
back
you-
in here.
So you escaped through my room, and then you rummaged through my things.
My apologies, my good sir.
I have
I meant no intrusion.
Clearly you did. You took my things. There's no telling what else you tried to pilfer during your escape.
Saya will
Well, we
kind
can
of
talk
give him
about
a glare and be like, really, Inagi?
The man's naked. I got him clothes.
You didn't know he was naked. Why'd you get the clothes?
In case somebody needed it down here.
Saya just rolls her eyes.
Torture.
Saya rolls her eyes.
Good grief.
And of course,
Well.
as she finishes undoing the manacle, she'll help him stand up.
You
Even
have,
kind of letting him drape one arm over her shoulders.
you have my thanks. Unfortunately, I will not be much good when it comes to combat at the moment. I'm afraid I'm a little bit exhausted after enduring what I had to go through.
Well, as I told the Queen, our primary concern is getting all of you out of here, even though she refuses to go. So at this point, we'll go and try to, I don't want to say confront the king, but we'll try to go and reason with him. Or at the very least, subdue him.
I don't believe that there's any way to reason with him at the moment. He seems inconsolable at best. And highly aggressive at worst.
Do you happen to know where our other two friends are? Irina and Alphonse?
As far as I know, the guards haven't caught up with them yet.
Well, if we can find them, he seems to, whenever he's a little cuckoo like this, seems to think Irina is his daughter.
In which case, I would assume that he brought her to his daughter's quarters.
Possibly. She might be able to get him to calm down at the very least.
Get them out of here. I'm gonna go get her.
Well, I'm
I've
better
been
at
around the block.
sneaking. Don't you think you should probably get them out and I see if I can catch the king?
Alrighty. Well, be safe and best of luck.
She'll nod and then head back upstairs.
I'll usher them out the quickest way I can, while taking point, making sure we're good.
Please see obligatory gif in the back room.
Oh, for me?
Yep.
Oh. Well, maybe then they should all go together.
I'm just gonna say this right now. It dangerous. It dangerous.
Lesson learned. Thank you.
I was like, I thought of
We
an
gotta
idea.
get these
Let's all just get these people out of here.
I'll take point using tremor sense, because at least I know I have that for my beat. Making sure we're clear and like as we go, like I really think we should have as few people as possible when we approach the king. If he thinks that there's an overt, like a coup going on, or people are conspiring against him, I feel like a large group of people is going to scare him. Scared animals do not make good decisions.
Yeah, that's why we need to get him out of here.
I feel like that's a little bit xenophobic, but I'm not going to concern it.
Out of character xenophobic? Like, I'm confused. What part of this is xenophobic?
I was making a joke
I
of the
think he's
fact of
Yeah.
cornered animals are not something to
Oh, yeah.
mess around with because he's a beast folk.
Yeah.
Therefore, he's an animal.
Yeah.
What do you
Racist.
That is kind of. That's
You-
not what you meant, but it's what you said, my dude.
You're lucky I can't change your Discord name, otherwise I'd turn it into El Huevo the Racist.
Well, I'll get the people out and look to Messiah. Okay, so you take point. Which way do you want to go to get the princess? You want to go through the castle, or do you want to go around?
Well, I don't think we could just simply say, "Oh, we get the people out." I think that sounds like it's cutting it too short.
You can route the people out, just yeah, you might not like what's to come. Out of character, my best idea for you would probably be the fact of face your lumps and let them find some place safe to hide.
Alright.
Let's go do that.
Okay, so you guys make your way out of the dungeon, out of the basement.
Can I try to be stealthy so that if anybody sees anybody, it's a niggy?
Yep, just go ahead and tell me what it is. My screen's currently loading.
25. I
Shit.
ghost out.
Nice.
Yeah, you disappear. As you make your way to the main hall, you can actually see Al and Irina have basically made their way down. Irina in an unusual set of clothing.
Yeah. So Saya will just like out of the shadow, just like reach a hand out and grab Irina's hand.
So she'll yelp and then she'll turn around looking around. Say, don't scare me like that.
Sorry. Not my fault, your perception stinks.
It's also the fact that I can't actually roll anything at the
I
moment.
know.
You butt.
That's what she'll say still.
You're still a butt.
Where have you two been? Where are you going?
Well, I just got her from apparently the daughter's quarters. Apparently they had her dressed in traditional, quote unquote, garb.
I can see that.
I'm not all too thrilled about it myself either, to be perfectly honest. Alright, this is being gay, so I'm gonna reboot. just because of the fact that I want to be able to actually do this combat smoothly. I don't want to deal with it. Dawn. All right. And we're back. Fortunately, I don't have a proper map for this, so I do apologize. Alright, so you guys make your way towards the throne. When you do, give me perception. Not bad, not bad.
Finally get some decent rolls.
And Nate. And Nate, he doesn't notice this, but you sure as shit do. You remember that shield that had the weapons on the wall?
Yeah.
Well, those weapons are gone.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. As you can hear thunderous footsteps coming from the room not too far from the throne. As you see what looks like a titan walking amongst you.
Oh, I'm glad I'm here.
Last I checked, you revealed yourself to Irina for a spook. Which means you're gonna have to give me another stealth roll.
You didn't do this with Frost last time.
Yes, I did. They rolled an extra.
Still, 25. After I let go of her hand, I'm back in the shadows.
Alright.
I'm not hiding.
Well. If it isn't the betrayers of the kingdom. Such a pity,
There was a
too.
misunderstanding.
There is no misunderstanding when one comes for the crown of the royal family. There's but only one solution to such things. And that solution is death to all who oppose. Only those who are left standing are rightful to wear the crown.
My
As,
king, I am
as Morgana will actually come up and say, please, Vizier, you have to end this madness. This isn't helping anyone. You have to see that this is all in your head. And he'll look at it, it's just like, and he'll look at her and say, you know, I would have actually believed that. I really would have. But it's more the fact that it comes from you of all people. The one who's been feeding me these venomous lies this entire time. And you brought in outside help to do so as well. No. Torture and execution is too good for you. What say you, adventurers? Do you live and die by the sword, or do you die cowering on your knees?
I die for justice and I square the fuck up.
Sai has nothing to say. She is hidden and not giving away her position.
So
My
is,
king, I assure you, this woman loves you, and I'm gonna help you calm down. There's no need for this.
so as soon as you squared up, he actually pulls a sword and axe off his back, and you see him just beat his chest with them as a loud clang clang rings out in the throne room and says, "A true warrior amongst us. Unfortunately, persuasion ain't gonna work. You can certainly try, but it's not going to work. But you can give me a perception roll. You're gonna have to hit pretty high for it, though, I warn you."
There's a 4 match the DC.
18.
So close, Egg, so close.
But 18.
And 8.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Yep. So you can see there's certainly something very strange about him, but it's not just personality, even just the way he kind of holds himself. He seems far more dangerous than he once was perceived.
A battle is what you wish, a battle is what you forget. Like, growl that out.
So give me your initiatives.
Is this big bed here?
Yep, that is Razir.
I'll just. So initiatives.
Yes, please.
I'll try and, like, find a more eloquent and kind way of saying non-lethal. Like, we're gonna get you out of here, bud.
So,
King.
Al goes first. That's because I forgot to actually generate his HP. As he bonus action dons his infernal armor. And he is going to lock swords with Razir. Oops, I accidentally put that in his inventory. Let's just delete that. What the heck? It's just a long song. Why does it get all this crazy stuff? So a 13 does not actually hit its mark. So he comes charging in with that blade as he is met with the axe. Saya, it is your turn.
Sneaky sneak. Sneak attack.
Snack attack.
Snack attack. That'd be advantage, right?
If it's if he is flanked, which technically he is right now.
Yeah, she'd be coming up from behind.
So he's right there in front of her. In front of him. Excuse me.
19.
19. Okay, 19 hits. Players. Negi.
Would that still be a normal roll, or would it be a critical success sneak?
It's a normal roll plus 2d6. You're level 4, so you got 2d6.
And 6.
So 8 plus 6 is 14. So you were able to do 14 damage.
And
Whoa.
then her bonus. Where is it? Yeah, cutting action. She will use it to hide.
Okay.
She'll
And it is now Inigi's turn.
Alright. Let me adjust my volumes. I'm gonna drink the potion of heroism.
Okay.
Take it.
10 temporary hit points. They'll last for 1 hour, so
Under the bless spell.
you bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll, saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll 1d4 and add the number rolled to the attack roll or saving throw. So, in other words, you can add a 1d4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
Alright. So
Or whoever
I'll
they
close
choose.
it.
What?
Didn't
I
it
think
say
since
or-
I drank it, it only applies to me.
It is. It applies to the drinker, not everyone else.
Okay.
Alright, I'll run in and try and stay close to Razier and pretty much just use my action to try and calm him down. Like non-lethal damage with an attack.
Let's calm him down by punching him. That's a miss.
So I just like snuck up, stabbed him in the butt, and ran off. Not really the butt, but more like in the side, somewhere in the back.
Basically
My
right
king.
between the plating.
Yeah.
You are not under attack by family. Calm down.
You're right.
Go to sleep.
I'm not under attack by family. I'm under attack by the enemy.
But you are among friends now. Put down your weapons.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Oh boy. A squishy target in front of me? Yes, please.
I was thinking inside there, right?
So a 12 misses. But a 23 certainly does not.
Nope.
Negi, you take 17 points of damage.
Fuck.
By hit temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright.
see. And yeah. Oh wait. Targeting misses. Let me take a reaction. Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool.
It doesn't sound very cool.
All right. Now it's Irina's turn. And she is gonna do the good bolt, the good touch blast. So anyway, I started blasting. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of need a picture drawn of Irina with as Danny DeVito with that. So
Oh,
anyway, I
no.
started blasting.
Oh.
Give me Irina's picture.
Oh god.
Rip.
My epic Snapchat editing skills.
She missed, unfortunately, as a bolt of radiant energy goes whizzing past. Thankfully, she's out of his range. With that, goes right back up to Al, who will immediately cast Whip of Flame. Attack, normal, God damn, nobody can fucking hit this guy.
Except for me, apparently.
Yeah, fucking way. And
I
it's your
probably just jinxed it.
and it's your turn now.
Alright, again, let's try to sneak her out, see if I can get up under his plate again. Inventory.
That's a hit. Plus
10 and
2d6.
6.
So
18.
18 points of damage.
And bonus action to hide again.
Oh, I can't do that. Damn. Now it's Niggy's turn again.
Alright. So, first of all, we use impatient defense. Alright. And then, I'm gonna just try and knock some sense into him. Ah! Non-lethal damage, of course.
That's a hit.
Like, try and reset his brain.
Oh,
Just
wait,
like-
hold on. 1 second. So, defense wins as he takes his weapon and he parries. And with it, because your attack missed, he gets an attack on you.
What? I didn't know that was a thing. You always told me it wasn't.
It's not.
Parry.
It's actually his armor. Armor transferal plate. When an attacking target, when an attack targeting you misses, as a reaction, you may make the attack hit you.
Also,
Disregard.
Parry is a thing.
Yeah, parry is most definitely a thing. Parry, the creature adds 2 to its AC against one melee attack that would hit it. To do so, the creature must see the attacker and be wielding a melee weapon. It's a monster feature.
Yeah, Flair has it. It's a natural
Is he
feature.
still at disadvantage since I have patient defense?
You can roll a second time.
I can roll a second time?
How would he be at disadvantage? Because he never
'Cause I'm
actually.
taking the dodge action.
He's not able to attack you. I thought it was the fact that he gets to make an attack
Oh.
against you. He can basically forego letting you hit him, and then he'll gain resistance to that type.
Ah, very well.
That was just an oopsie on my part. So in other words, he just
Alright.
parried your attack and just pretty much told you get good, Kasul.
Alright, motherfucker. I'm a flurry of. Wait, can I flurry of blows?
Do you have key?
I do. I have 3.
Okay, then you absolutely may. You have a bonus action that you can utilize.
Alright. I'm trying
I'm trying to love
to
you.
help you. $22.
22
Some extra
hits.
oomph into that bitch. Can that second hit be to the back of his leg?
You would
Try
be
and
rolling
take
with
him
a
down to a knee?
you would be rolling with a penalty
Ah.
because called shots are penalized depending on the size of the extremity or object.
Worth it. Will that 22 take it or still hit?
Uh-huh.
Alright. points to the back of the knee.
Alright.
Trying to help.
So give me perception, both of you.
No.
Nate sees it, but Saya does not. You notice the wounds he has sustained from being stabbed. He's not bleeding red. It's almost like a goldish, yellowish color coming from the wounds.
What would that be?
I don't know. Are you proficient in medicine?
Medicine? No.
Okay, then you have no idea.
Well, the end of my turn.
Time to wacka. Ooh. Egg, I hope you know I love you. As you take 30
You
points
make
of
me question
damage.
it sometimes.
And that's one good swing from the Stormcaller battle axe of his. Next up is his other axe, his sword.
Christ.
Even the disadvantage, son of a bitch.
Well, he missed on the second one,
Oh, goody.
but he did get
Just
one
like-
hell of a.
Where'd that motherfucker get me?
Oh, he chopped you right in the shoulder.
Would it take an action to wrap my blanket around that as a tourniquet?
It would take a turn to do so, yeah. Chop, chop, down you go. Hmm?
I might start biting from now on. Expect he's using gold. I don't think that's a wise idea.
I would not recommend this. Let's see. About knowledge, spiritual weapon. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Spiritual weapon.
She is far too squishy to be up front attacking.
Oh no, it's a floating spectral weapon.
Okay.
And the spectral weapon does. I could just click on the right thing. Let's see. Lasts for duration until you cast the spell again. When you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon, dealing 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Bonus action, you can move the weapon 20 feet against a creature within 5 feet of it. Takes whatever form the cleric chooses. Makes this spell effect resemble that of that weapon. Okay. So it's going to be a mace, since Asura is more bludgeoning weapons than anything, and that will end her turn. Let's shake that bouncy booty. Let's try Burning Hands this time. Cast spell. Sorry, Egg. I need you to make me a saving throw, DC 11.
What saving throw?
It's dexterity.
You beat it at least. So it's probably half damage or something.
And that deck
Yep,
save
half
you to
as
roll
much.
like towards him? Oh great. Half as much as what?
half as much damage, so half damage. You take -4.
I go from freaking 15 to 7 when I hit -4.
Because it -4 for you. So add 4 to that. Saya, it's your turn.
Shenanigans.
Good sir. It is not shenanigans, it's bananigans.
20s. Normal. Oh, shitty. My 2d6. So again, she is poking up under that armor. She gets 12 this time and hides again.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds like she annoyed him. That does not bode well.
And Eggy, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna drink the potion of growth.
Oh no. Oh no.
Get it, Meg.
Big egg.
Alright. I'm an ostrich egg now, motherfucker. What you gonna do?
Lasts for 1d4 hours. So the spell's gonna last for 2 hours.
Boris. He's huge.
How big am I? now?
You're
Are you
you went from, what are you, 6 foot
6'1".
to
Or,
10
sorry,
1,
6'2".
10 2.
So, how tall is this motherfucker?
He's about 7.
So you're about 4 feet taller than he is? Excuse me, by the
Does
way.
it seem logic? Is he still kneeled down? Like on his knees?
No, he never actually faltered. You punched him in the knee, but he didn't falter.
Dude, just because you
Anyway.
kick somebody in the knee doesn't mean they fall.
Anyways. Like, Your Highness, I'm starting to lose my temper. And I'm gonna use a key point to flurry of blows this guy.
Okay.
Try and knock him down. I assume that would hit.
Oh, yeah.
8 damage,
damage.
not bad.
Stand down.
Oh.
Roll your damage, Jake. Let's see how much you hurt your giant hand. For 8 points.
Punches the pillar.
Apply damage.
Damn.
He's down to 3 HP.
Oh, shit.
I love this game.
Is that the end of my action economy? I believe.
Have you used an action and bonus action?
Bonus action to I still have. Okay. So as a bonus action, I drank the potion, and then as an action, I used flurry of blows. So
Yeah.
Action, bonus action.
there we go. Oh, movement takes an action. Right.
Yeah.
Unless it's 5 feet.
Oh, then,
Essentially,
yeah, I'll take a 5-foot step back.
yeah, essentially you disengage, pretty much.
Or a 5 foot past him. Like fucking horribly.
Tuck away
missing.
behind
Take out a-
Alphonse. This
Fucking
giant
take
hiding.
out a pillar.
This giant hiding behind tiny little Alphonse.
Oh. Let's see. Oops. He takes one swing and he actually hefts a chunk out of himself. But the second attack hits you
It's who?
for 9 points of damage.
It's who?
You.
Oh.
And then
Ow.
he'll use his monster feature, aggressive, and move aggressively towards Alphonse. Irina's going to use her,
Healing spells.
well, first and foremost, going to use her spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that doesn't hit. She'll move over to the big egg. And she will use the feature Preserve Life. Healing an eggy for 22 HP.
I just roll over like, ow. Thank you. That was horrible. You know, like I stand up on the, using the wall. Ow.
Well, I don't think you can stand up yet. That takes an action, doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it takes an
Oh.
action.
Well.
Come on now. Ow.
Don't make me hurt you. Oh yeah, he failed. So that's
Bad dog.
a lot of damage. 24 points. Why damage? Now comes my favorite part. It's Sai's turn.
Why is my part your favorite?
Not you personally, just what's to come afterwards.
No.
Everyone hits.
8 plus 9. So 8 plus 9.
17.
Again, shanking him right up under his armor. And jumping back into the shadows.
Now it's the egg's turn.
I guess I'll use my action to stand up. Wow. Your Highness, I see why you are king. Hefty blows. I like roll my shoulder and step. Is he within walking distance?
Yes.
Okay. And then just a quick freaking jab.
And swing and a miss.
It's a jab, alright, just a tight little boop. You just walk up, poke him in the nose.
Can I do that?
I
Just like a
mean,
quick reach out and just
it's
come on,
your
bud.
it's your funeral, bro.
We are probably some of the
I'll-
stupidest players.
I'll just end my turn.
Can
there,
confirm.
then. Unless I can take like 5 steps back without incurring an action penalty.
5 steps is as far as you can take without incurring aggression.
Alright. 5 steps away.
See, I can't move my character because it says the game is currently paused.
The game is most certainly not, if I'm not mistaken.
It is for me, at least.
So refresh it.
I just do.
If I have to refresh it, I will. I was having such good luck with my dice, and now they're probably gonna go to shit.
Better luck next time.
I don't like this music.
As well, you shouldn't. Let's see. That is a miss on his first attack. Second attack. Wow, okay. Oh shit. Yep. It's happening.
Oh no.
So you can see, like, after he misses and he literally takes his weapon, he brings it and he strikes himself in the gut with it. As you can see, like, that gold fluid just pouring from his body. You can see it coming from the visor and everything. You can practically see like an aggressive, angry aura coming off of him. As you can hear labored breathing, as he'll actually take one of his weapons. He'll take the sword and he'll whip it across the room, and he'll brandish the axe in both hands, and you just hear a wet, blood-curdling roar from him.
Oh boy.
Congratulations. He is berserk.
Yeah, I'd say. Crime me.
While berserk, the creature attacks the nearest creature it can see. Creature goes berserk on each of its turns. While berserk attacks the nearest creature near enough to attack. The creature attacks an object with preference for an object smaller than itself. So in other words, giant egg is in no danger. Although tiny Al and Irina certainly are.
Oh no.
And now it's for Irina's turn, and she's going to attack with her spiritual weapon first, because weapon go clang clang, and it fucking misses. Wow, Tiernak was not wrong when he said that shit sucks.
What does?
Fucking spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
And she is going to use the pew pew. This time she's going to use something called the Eye of Ra. A beam of furious radiance erupts from your right eye directed at the creature you can see within range. Oh shit, that's kind of cool. And that's a resounding hit with a 24. For 5 points. 5. And it's okay. So 5 points. Apply damage. And now it's back to Al's turn. And he's going to move the fuck away. After seeing that, he thinks he's fucking crazy. Gonna cast Burning Hands once again. Saving throw. He passes. So he takes the normal damage. And it is Saya's turn. That's actually has been quite a thrill ride.
Saya the pokey cat. Oh, I forgot to roll it at advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Nobody is flanking him. 12
But she's
damage.
still sneak attacking that, isn't it?
If you're hidden, do you get advantage?
Yeah. Because it's technically considered a surprise attack.
Huh.
Every
Oh,
time she pops out, it surprises him.
you are correct. 22 points of damage.
Yep, and hides again.
Apply damage and apply damage. You landed the final strike, so go ahead and give me some flavor text.
So, you know, with her flurries of coming in and out, poking under his armor, obviously he's berserking, he's already ended his own life, so she will eventually come up, find a weak spot up underneath the armpit area, take that rapier and jam it as far in as she can, and give it a chuck twist before ripping it out.
So, as you do, you hear a sickening wet splat to the ground. As that happens, you see those knees, like you can see him kind of step forward once, twice. You can see him like gripping that axe, like a death grip to it as he tries to swing at you. It barely, like it's so projected, you just kind of move out of the way as you see him just take one step forward before he just topples to the ground. As you can hear, very quiet, very shallow breathing as he breathes that last breath. As you can see, quite literally afterwards, you can see almost like a smoke coming from the armor as you see more of that viscous liquid just kind of pool underneath it.
Tries to step back so she's not standing in it. Doesn't want any of the goop on her. Doesn't know what it is.
Okay.
I'll step in it and kneel down and like put my hand on him like, we fought well, Wazir. You can rest now.
Saya, give me perception.
Fought well.
So, as all this carnage has taken place, you actually see Morgana afterwards. You see her turn her face as she turns her body away, and you see her start walking away from the situation.
Oy vey. What about Pietro?
Pietro's nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Good. So she'll shake the goo off her rapier before putting it up. She'll go over to Irena and she's like, "You're better at this than all of us. Why don't you try to go talk to the queen? You want me to?" Okay. So she's like shaking her head like, no, I'm not, I'm not getting into that. Saya will sigh and she will go after the queen instead.
So you actually follow her as she heads upstairs. As she does, you see her go into a room. When you enter the room, you can see her standing over a dresser. In her hand, she seems to be very slowly twirling what looks like a glass flower.
Saya will, the only thing she'll say is, my apologies. It wasn't how I intended on things to work out.
I know. Unfortunately, it seems that he was further gone than any of us could have expected.
Unfortunately, it seems to have been that way.
I was a fool to think that there was redemption ahead.
You know, something to do with that strange golden blood he had. I'm wondering if maybe he was under some sort of spell or something as well, or if he had been poisoned in some way.
I'm honestly not sure, to be honest. But at least the sun's shining. At least there's no clouds in the sky. Time moves forward, as do we. She'll beckon you closer,
She'll come closer.
and she'll tell you, in a way, I want to thank you. Though it's not the outcome I wanted, at least he's finally at peace.
She'll nod and say finally with reunited with his daughter.
So she'll take the object in her hands, and she'll very slowly place it in yours and curl your fingers around the stem of it.
She'll look it over.
It's a glass rose. Something that Razir had given me when he and I were first courting. I feel it's in better hands with you than myself. It has no magic, no monetary value, but it's a memento. At least something to remember us by.
I would honestly, I accept it if that's what you wish, but I feel like such a good memento maybe better put as a, not necessarily a shrine, what would it be, out of character, maybe put as like
A memorial.
a memorial for him.
There's not much to memorialize. The people of this castle have been terrorized by him, the people of this kingdom as well. I'll be lucky to even be able to actually live a peaceful life afterwards, after the hell that he had put not only our subjects, but the good people of Golden Falls.
Well,
And after that, she'll smile to you and pat you on the shoulder as you see her walk out to the balcony and just look up at the skies above. Do you think the gods are watching?
well, I'm not particularly the religious type, but my friend Irina would agree that they are.
So, give me a perception roll. So, she turns and looks back at you and just says, I don't really have much left. I lost my daughter in war, my husband to madness. My people have basically turned their back on us after what has happened. And as soon as she says those last words, because you rolled so high, you actually see her like lean against the balcony and push herself off the balcony.
You're gonna try to grab her.
Yeah.
She literally
I'm
just
running
drops
there,
that
too.
rose, lets it break, just.
Give me acrobatics.
Oh, come on. No!
Hold on.
No, I am
Hold on.
proficient. Oh, no.
22. Can I run in and
Oh.
try and grab her?
Okay, I got a great solution to all of this. I got an excellent solution to all of this. You rush in, but instead of grabbing the queen, you push Saya, but grab her by the foot. She grabs her at the end.
Yeah,
Making
it's
a
just a
little
rope
chain.
of people.
Because you
Okay.
basically saw Saya like pretty much jumping out the balcony as this
Yeah.
happens, and you go and grab her.
Can I grab both of them by like the waist and try and save us all?
I mean, considering
wait,
the
no,
fact you're
you're right.
still fucking Big McLarge huge.
Oh yeah, then I'll fucking take the brunt of that fall and use slow fall to slow us all down.
Or just pull us up and not have to take any damage at all or waste a spell.
I don't know, I feel like this is more than money.
Whatever you want to do, Egg.
Why?
Because it's dramatic and beautiful.
No, not you. Morgana's literally saying why.
So Sai, after taking a few breaths, goes, because there's still so much more good you can do. You have a chance to turn everything around.
So I'm forced to live knowing the sins of my family to know that I cannot be with them.
Yeah, that's a shitty thing to have to go through. Trust me. My whole village was wiped out. I have no family left of my own. This little ragtag of people are the only friends I have. But even without
Rivals.
them, I'd keep going because there's still more good I can do.
Your Highness, think of. I'm not saying forget what they did, but use that to make yourself better. And this kingdom will fall into ruin. What you have spent X amount of years working towards will fall into ruin.
Family curses can be broken.
And kingdoms can be rebuilt. Build it with love and not whatever Razir was building his kingdom on, like fear or whatever. Fear, greed.
Saya will take both her hands. She goes, the world's in a lot of danger right now. The reason we came here was to ask for your help in literally saving the world.
I suppose you're right.
I'll hold up the rose and like hold it to towards her. I'm still laying on the ground because that shit hurted.
I'm not. Well, that glass rose, Saya threw it as soon as she saw
Oh.
Morgana starting to fall. Like she's like, "Fuck this rose." She
Well,
threw
then
that
I will
shit down and
offer-
bolted.
I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling adventurers.
You stupid dog.
Which one?
You ever get two of them?
Stupid dog.
I look away in shame.
Be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink. Because my voice is getting hoarse.
Yeah, I will also grab a drink real quick.
Oh. Yeah, Spicer, or Nocturnal, leave me alone with the viewers. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. Heck, darn, shoot, crud. I like Spicer, Nocturnal. He's a good guy. Couldn't find a better guy to run my D&D games. Means a lot to us that you come and watch us.
I am back.
I said naughty word.
I hope not.
Make him go back. Make him go back and launch that.
He's
He'll get
streaming.
punished.
He's streaming, like live streaming.
I'm gonna message you what I said. You'll think it's funny too.
What if he gets banned or demonetized?
Ah.
Christ egg. He can hear you, by the way. He has his headset on.
Oh, then he's gonna be pissed.
Egg, what do you think about me building my own campaign, learning to DM?
I 100% support it. 100%. Any form of outlet, creativity, or outlet for creativity. Good for you. It's,
What-
I mean,
When I'm ready to alpha test it, would you be interested?
if I could play an Eggy.
Of course.
Huzzah!
Because without spoiling too much, the premise of the story is that only the best warriors from previous worlds and dimensions are chosen. So, Enegi certainly would be one of, after saving Terra 4 2 times in a row, Enegi would certainly be one of the best warriors to pick.
Don't encourage
Well,
him.
the best thing you can bring into battle is a reason why, and I have no stronger reason than love. Let's fucking go!
Not to mention a new world.
Ah, more people.
Also, the fact that they will be very primitive.
Good, we'll think on the same level.
You got a lizard brain, don't you? You got a donkey brain.
Lizard brain and donkey something else. Ah, ha ha ha.
They call him the sledgehammer, not because he has a giant wing, but because of the fact that when you smell it, it's like hitting the nose with a sledgehammer.
Guess what else is 1 inch long and 6 inches
What?
wide?
The
They call me the slab.
Return the slab, or suffer my curse.
What's your curse? Fucking gonorrhea?
Yes.
I don't know. Spin the slab and find out.
I'd rather not touch a 6-inch slab.
I don't know. Don't you touch it every day?
I feel like that would be like
Yo.
really gross, floppy paper. Like thick paper.
My goodness.
It's too late. You opened that door.
Out of character. Remember when I just walked into that general store? I have serious swamp ass right now. The shopkeep looks at you in horror as you walk in and announce such a horrendous thing.
By the way, give me moderator powers in the channel so I can actually do some good.
Do some good, he says. Alright, I'll work on it.
Alright, so with that, after everything that just transpired, after a little bit of composure, Morgana finally signed your paperwork for you.
I imagine like Sai wouldn't press her until like the next day. Let everything kind of calm down.
That would be smart. So, as that happens, you get that, you actually are met with the Vizier of all people. As he will tell you, I know this is none of my business, but I couldn't help but read what you were having the Queen sign for.
Well, I would actually expect you to read it because you are the Vizier.
So you truly believe the monstrosity that is the Dark Seraphim is back, correct?
That is, quite frankly, not even a guess. I do believe that is what happened. 100%.
He is very much real.
If that's true,
Like,
you're going. If that is true, you're going to need more than just words on a piece of paper.
You got something better in mind?
As a matter of fact, I do. Over my time during travels and my studies, I did learn a little bit about religious subsects, and one thing that I came across was weapons of the divine. Apparently, there are beings out there that call themselves the bearers of sin, or Veritas.
And we ran into one of them.
Have you?
Yeah, the frost one over in Ilion.
From what I've gathered so far, these Veritas are actually the heroes of old that had slain the Seraphim the first time, each bearing weapons. Yes, that is what they call themselves.
Shown.
But each one was given or created their own weapon, which was then blessed by their deity, said to have been ordained as that god's champion. Now I know of perhaps where one of them may lie, though the rest are a mystery to me. I believe they harbor more than just weapons, though, and this is something that is of grave importance. If you are truly here to stop this Seraphim, then you must know the Seraphim is after something of great devastation. Do you by chance know what that might be?
History check?
History check.
Not a clue.
Not much better. Vague idea, can you remind me? Like, a hint.
The Seraphim wield a staff of great and terrible power. A staff known as the Staff of Tenebrae. If you have done your research, you would understand that the Staff of Tenebrae during that time was shattered into pieces, said to have been destroyed on the god of the Forge's anvil, and scattered across the world. If the Seraphim truly is alive, they will certainly be going after the staff pieces. And who else better to actually have them than the heroes themselves that slain the villain himself?
Well, as far as your quip about research, there's really not a lot of material out there on the Seraphim, considering what happened 300 years ago has been simply
Stricken
brushed
from
un-
record.
Yeah, it's been brushed under the rug. Like
It's
a bad
an-
dust bunny.
It's an indelible sin on the world's part to let such a thing happen. It's no wonder that those in power would want to try and sanction it. However, if you are truly after this being, then I strongly suggest going after the pieces. Because if they get the pieces before anyone else does, their next move is going to be to try and reforge it, and with it can cause the calamity of the world. The staff said to have been forged by the gods themselves, made for the gods.
Well, I guess while we're going around collecting these signatures, we will also have to find these pieces.
Well, we gotta find our way out of here before we start making any big plans.
What do
Did
you-
anybody tell the guards to stop looking for us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Saya looks at him confused, like, Inegi, where have you been? The whole thing was over once we defeated the king.
Falling out of a window and doing substances such as growth potions. You been?
Apparently, it gives you amnesia as a side effect.
Yeah, we'll go with that.